Right, match 20 of Gasbbuteo League between Bristol Rovers and NAC Breda. You will have seen a previous video where I was chatting about them. That was actually filmed about 4 or 5 days ago, but I did upload it on the Sunday. Tonight is the Monday, just so we're clear. Now, been a bit of a change in weather in Bristol, so we're starting to get into the darkest 2 months of the year, basically. End of November to Midwinter's Day on the 21st of December, and then through to about the 3rd week of January. That's the darkest part of the year for us. And temperature is starting to reflect that. So currently, don't know if you can see my breath, it's 9 degrees C in here, which I think is something along the lines of 48 Fahrenheit. Not the coldest, I appreciate. There's places in the world which are much colder than that, but certainly out of the very comfortable 10 to 15 degrees C range, which I find ideal for Sabuteo. So we're just starting to dip down into winter. Now, my hands are actually a bit chilly. So, shall we get on with it? Let's move the football out the way. Bristol Rovers have got the ball in this one. We've got 10 minutes on the clock already. I'm going to keep my sleeves rolled up. I am drinking tonight. Just one note, one called Harlem Heat Wave. Could do with that in here at the moment. 6% fruity, what is it? Fruity Citra IPA. I didn't think I'd like this, but for that type of beer, it's actually quite drinkable. So that's all right. So I've marked that something like a 3.5 on Untapped. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's get on with it. Right, Bristol Rovers have the ball against the brand new team here at Gasbbuteo League, NAC Breda. Just in case you're wondering, first touch to the ball by Breda. Done me research here. It is Breda, not Breda, in case you're wondering. That is still the Breda ball, and it is NAC and not NAC, as I've heard someone describe it as. NAC Breda. Right, Bristol Rovers, we all know them. Most loved team in football. I normally say they're the best team at football, but I'll be honest with you, at the moment we're struggling a little bit. Although that was a beautiful little touch by him. So certainly the most loved team in football are Bristol Rovers. Right, Breda, a bit of a black back flick. That was a nice little rescue of that ball by Bristol Rovers. Ooh, my hands really are a bit chilly. Missed that though. Maybe I'll warm up running around here. Get me steps in. Breda. No. I should stop calling them Breda. Really, they're more NAC. They were NAC for a long, long time. Breda was a relatively recent addition. Say recent in football terms. When the team moved to Breda, and I don't know the details, maybe some NAC fans can explain, but I think it was along the lines of club was struggling. Oh, that was a nice little ball, but giving away possession. Breda invited him in. I don't know if they built the stadium for him or what, but nice little steal by Breda there. NAC, sorry. And then so out of respect for that, NAC added Breda onto the team name. And that's where they are today. As far as I can tell, they're quite happy with that. So, goalkeeper across. Better be careful here. Bristol Rovers in a shooting position. They're going to... I suppose technically that could have been a free kick. Bit difficult to see though. Right, now, Breda, going to have to be careful here because I've moved that keeper just in case I knock it in myself. Little bit of a side flick, little bit of another flick. He wants to be it right. I've got to be very careful here. Oh, some good little defending there. Nice rescue. Given away though, Bristol Rovers. I was trying to get through that gap so then these two could move on with it. Always a bit cautious when you play with a new team. Bristol Rovers move in everyone they have. Now he's had 3 flicks on the ball, so he can't do anything more with that. But this guy, what he can do is tap, and he didn't tap when he missed it. He could have tapped onto it. That's given away to Bristol Rovers, but nice little sort of. I see what Breda, NEC are doing here. They're drawing a lot of the Rovers defence out. We better be a bit careful here. Keeper, because look, we've emptied our half of the pitch already. And NEC, they could go for a chip from here, couldn't they? So that came off Bristol Rovers player, which means that would be a corner to NEC. So, first things first. Referee, get out of the way. Rovers needs to get a couple of players down there. All these figures were polished, but it was like, when was it? 4 days ago now? 4.5 days, something like that. Right, where are we going with this? I'm going to really just sort of practice in with them really at the minute. And you see I haven't got a big risk in the first couple of matches. Can he slide through there? No, so that was a free kick to Rovers. First warning to NEC. Referee comes over right in front of the referee, that, no chance of getting away with that. So yeah, they've still got, after this match, oh what a brilliant ball. Brilliant by the Gas. Won't we see that in real life? Bristol Rovers. Oh God, so hit the post, back of the keeper. So possession is given to NEC. This guy's running, I don't know why he's running on, because, no, he should stay there. So it is an NEC ball, but a little bit awkward for him. And this now is a Rovers ball, but this guy can, because he's out of the pitch, he can move over here. Now if he can pass this over, that keeper would have to come out. And they've got another guy here. If he can get to it, stumbled everywhere. I was going to pass that across to him and then he could have had a shot in. We take that keeper off. NEC keeper coming on now. Take him back off. This is a little bit awkward because you should have whacked that a bit harder. Although that's better because this guy now can go get that cleared away. So nice little bit of defensive work by NEC. But they missed that. Which means Rovers did actually touch that ball. There was a slight glance of it. Pass forward. Brilliantly done by the Gas. Known for their footballing skills. Passed across there. I say we're struggling at a minute. If you don't follow Rovers at all, there's no reason why you should really. We've haven't won in 6 matches. Haven't won anything. So back to old days, old Gas days. It's character for me being a Bristol Rovers fan. Oh, brilliant little ball by NEC. Oh! I don't think he did. He touch. It didn't look like it moved at all. Oh, but that was given away by Rovers. That was a chance for him to clear the ball away. Instead, made a mistake. Now Breda right in front of this goal. Oh! Off the post, and it went out, which means it's a throw-in without touching anyone else. So it's a throw-in to Bristol Rovers. And we're going to get this fella that's really far away just to bring him in. He's going to stay there. He's going to stay there. This fella's going to move up there. They're going to try and get it up here. That was a bit poor, mate. Do you know what I mean? You should have whacked that. These Bristol Rovers figures are like a lightweight sort of replica. Now, if he can touch it back, now this guy can get back on it. Little back pass. Sometimes it's got to be done. Move forward. Better by the gas. Keeper. Tapped into it and a little spin. Oh, and he missed it that time. Poor. However, Breda. Oh, good little steal by Breda. Okay, so slight technical error there in that you're just going to have to trust me with this, but the camera, for whatever reason, about a minute before the end of the first half, went into some other video photography kind of mode where it was asking me if I wanted to do zoom in and slow motion. I think that's happened once before, and I think what that is the AI or the Gemini or whatever you want to call it. It picks up something that I say and then switches the video off. It's only ever happened once before, but like I say, you're just going to have to trust me. Match did end on the whistle after 10 minutes, 0-0. And that's when I saw that the camera was wrong. The last thing that happened was as the whistle blew, NEC had a ball by there, or this guy had the ball by there, kicked it, but he was a bit, I know he was there, he was a bit of a weird angle that ended up down there. And that was after time anyway. Anyway, that's very strange, but 0-0. Okay, welcome back to the second half of match 20 of Gasbbuteo League. Temperature hasn't changed. I still feel a bit chilly. This beer is keeping me nice and cool, but as mentioned, it is very drinkable. Going to crack on with this and keep an eye on the camera to make sure it's still working. So if I go quiet, I've come around there to look at the camera. Can't talk and do things at the same time. Right. NEC, ball, pass through, referee, get out of the way. Let's see some passion and action. No. Miss the ball, come on, you need to warm up, your legs are too cold. Bit more power. Come on, teams. Let's do this now. Pass through. That's what we want to see. Bit of kicking. Rovers trying to defend that. Does go out to a throw-in though to NEC. They've got a kiddie over there and a kiddie down here. He's going to try and sort of bounce it off him. Let's see if we can do that. Ooh, went past a little bit, but I haven't lost possession, so that's good. Do we want to? Yeah, bugger it. Oh, gamble. The gamble that didn't really pay off there. And we've got to be careful here because you can do the old chipping off the opposing player's base. Oh, didn't quite go the right way. Did come off the opposing player's base, so possession was given away by Rovers to NEC. I'm sort of in two minds of taking defenders up there because it really opens up the back, but you could say we're just moving everyone forward and it sort of puts the pressure on the other team to get things right, which has sort of paid off for NEC there. Now that player's still in play. This one, he needs to get behind this ball. But now, your man that ran up from defence, he can, oh, nicely done. Another flick by him, lead in front of the camera. Keeper's going to have to come across. This is a bit of a worrying situation for, ooh, nice save. And that was really the first decent shot on goal that we've seen from NEC. That came off the keeper. Did it hit him as it went off as well? So is that a goal kick? I think it is. Did it? That player rolled over and it hit him and it went out. I may be wrong. That's just the way it is. We're doing a goal kick. Right, Rovers. Come on, let's have some bit more power in your flicks. Given away to NAC. Do we want to? No. Ooh, but he's missed that to try and get behind it. Worrying stuff. He's missed it. It's all these sideways flicks. Don't be tempted with sideways flicks. They're completely inaccurate. Feels like you're taking a shortcut. Really, you're just damaging your chances of hitting the ball. Oh, should we go for it? Keeper, come across. A couple of people in defence. NAC. Ooh, player went right into the net. Ball skied off into Rose Head. I did say that there would be a high chance of that. So goal kick. He's coming out. He's coming out. He's getting back at the pitch. Keeper's coming off. Bristol Rovers got the ball. Have they got anyone up there? You know what? They're going to hit it into him. He's coming back on. Just to sort of get some control over it. Oh, rolled out. Poor by Bristol Rovers. That guy's coming across to getting away and be a bit of a nuisance. This guy, he's going to go over there, just in case there's any errors. We're going to send a couple of them back so we've got some defence. I think one of these guys, that one that's far away, he's no good to no one up there, so he can take the throw in. Ooh, falling over. Haven't been on the whiskey yet, although I'm tempted as it's cooler. Poor, very poor. Wasted throw-in, just went straight across the pitch. Now, a Bristol Rovers throw-in, and they're going to take that from here. This guy's going to go, I think, go again into that crowd. It's good when you do a like a set piece into a cluster of players because it controls the ball. That was given away. Hit onto that Breda, NEC Breda player. Neatly brought forward. Oh, still just in the wing. Can this guy slide down? He can. Bristol Rovers keeper's going to have to be very careful here. In fact, he can come out more to block more of that net. Can we do a slice in? Ooh, right across the goal mouth. We're starting to perk up. You got to be a bit careful because there's like two different figure sets. It's a bit of a sort of worry where you're going with the ball and what power you're using. Right, Bristol Rovers. You're sort of chopping and changing between gentle and, you know, a bit weighty. Passed across. What a brilliant ball across the pitch for Bristol Rovers. Does he want to get a... Keeper, Rovers, on the gas. Oh, deflected away by the keeper. There's a bit of a funny angle. That is a corner now. And NAC need to get a couple of their players down there. Rovers are going to keep them there, and he's going to go there. This guy's going to break into space there. Trips over mine, but that's the way it is. So they've got a few options now. Stopped by the referee. Get out of the way, mate. 3:16 left on the clock. Rovers seem to be on some sort of attack now. Last couple of minutes. Oh, but they stumbled away, tripped over and missed that ball. Punted up the pitch. That is a Rovers ball. Came off a Rovers player. It's a little bit awkward. Thankfully, they got a fella down here. So he can move there. Neatly protected. Good again by the gas. Keeper, come across. Just check the camera's still running yet. Oh, and it's in! Let's stop that timer on 2:31, where we have Bristol Rovers. They were doing a bit, you know, there was a bit more oomph about in there, pushing it a bit. And of course that results in a score of 1-0. Oh, and it's in! Okay, 2:31 on the clock. NEC have the kickoff. Plus we'll have a bit of stoppage time. Rovers keepers right in the middle. What a response! In seconds, that was responded to by NEC. I mean, I thought that keeper would block that, but there's only so much you can guess. But that puts us now equal footing, 1 apiece. Bristol Rovers 1, NEC Breda also 1. Keepers right in the middle. Oh, and it's in. Okay, 2:20 now on the clock. With at least 1 minute of stoppage. Let's get it done. Bristol Rovers. Neatly done. Can he get behind that? Is this a chance? Oh, they were going to go for a shot there, but got tangled up, gave the ball away. Breda now. NEC, sorry. Passed. Did that hit that guy? I'm going to say it. I think it did glance off him. Bit of defensive work from Bristol Rovers. Gas versus Rats. I haven't even mentioned that yet today. Keeper coming across. Can we do a long range? Well, he had a go and he got to the ball, but it went to the feet of the keeper. Pace seems to have stepped up, so he's running on. Can he run on? It's not a goal kick. He should stay there. But this guy can come off, and their keeper, who is nowhere to be seen. I'm going to lean in front of the camera. Apologies. He's going to come on, punt that ball up there, gives it away straight away, but does clear it right up the pitch. Referee out of the way. Neatly. Keeper across. Rovers can have another go. Oh my God! Now that was lucky, that petered out. That could have been an own goal. Possession was given away. Very, very close stuff indeed. Just a bit more power on that, and that would have been another goal to Bristol Rovers. Keeper. Should we try a long range shot with these? Oh my God! Stop with 19 seconds left to go. Breda trying out a long range shot. First time they played at this pitch. That shot right in. But I did learn something from that, and that was you've really got to temper the power of your flick there, because if I'd hit that any harder, it would have gone right over. It's so easy to get it over the top of the net. But there we have it at the moment. Bristol Rovers 1, NEC Breda 2. Range shot with these. Oh my God! Okay, so we've got 19 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to have, there's a minute and a half of stoppage time. So that would put us up to 1:49. I'm going to add that on now. Quickly, talk amongst yourselves while I make this horrible noise. 49. Bristol Rovers got the kick-off. Let's do this. Got across the line, lads. Trundled in in seconds. They certainly like to respond quickly, both these teams. Bristol Rovers 2 and NEC Breda 2. Across the line, lads. Oh! Okay, 141 plus we've got another 30 seconds of stoppage. Although I know with goals that quick, it seems like that's a little bit unfair, but that's just a standard amount we put on. So what we'll do, we'll run this down and then we'll add the 30 seconds in. 141. Now, if you are a NAC fan, thought he was gonna, that's a corner to NAC Breda. You have to let me know how your team does. I've never actually watched NAC Breda in any capacity on TV or anything. I've seen a couple of clips on YouTube. It'd be good to go and watch them sometime. He's going to move forward and he's going to run into space just in case. Can we get the ball over there? Corner. Come on, you haven't got all day. Neatly done. That keeper's going to come across there. He's coming across. Oh, this is worrying stuff now because he's going to have to go there. Yeah, if you are on NAC Breda, let me know how. Oh my God, off the post. And did that hit anyone? I feel like glanced onto that Rovers player. So it is a Rovers ball. And that's given away to the NAC defender. Oh, and he just chipped it out. So that's now a throw-in to Bristol Rovers. Yeah, let me know how they get on as a team. I think anyone that's a gashead will tell you we're quite fond of leaking goals. So them two are going to run up there. Certainly had a lot of that lately. Remember, 9 seconds left. We have got... Oh, God, no, that's poor me. I've got to get behind that ball. No! We have got 30 seconds of stoppage left. So we'll stop that. Clear that. Quickly add that. Nearly there. 20... So that's from the second NAC goal that went in. NAC got the ball. He's missed it. Rovers need to get behind that. He's missed it. He snuck that past. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to get a bit wary of these NAC lot. Neatly done. Oh, I was trying to... So that went out. That's now a goal kick to Bristol Rovers. Came off that Rovers player. Dying seconds of the game. Rovers missed it. Turn off that horrible noise. So, there we have it. Bit of a weird game, that. I'll be honest with you, it felt weird playing it. Two very, very different bases. These very, very lightweight, replica lightweights. These are, what actually are these? Are these... Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a look in detail. Oh yeah, these are Santiago bases. So very, very lightweight. And these are actually heavier. I don't actually know what these bases are. I haven't had a detailed look at them, nor have I asked Alan. But maybe if he appears in the comments, he could let us know. Anyway, final score: Bristol Rovers 2, NAC Breda 2. Okay, so there we have it, 2 apiece, point apiece. Interesting little game, as you probably picked up there. It's actually quite nice to get a sort of heavier, flatter base on there. It's certainly a very different type of play. And the lightweight Santiago figures, I always struggle with those anyway. But I don't know, interesting. And from team's perspective, point apiece. Always good to get a point at least when you're a brand new team. And Rovers will take, well, as ever, we'll take any points we can get because we usually need them. Don't know what that does for the table. If I remember, I will try and put it on the screen now. Yeah, we move on then to match 21. Also, can't remember what that is, so I will have to put it on the screen. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We're going to see a lot more of NAC in the coming matches because they're obviously condensed towards the end of Gasbbuteo League 2025. Yeah, that's it. So until next time, up the gas. Forgot to mention, got got something planned in the pipeline, which is a little bit silly, but if you live in the Bristol area, you can get involved with it. So that's all I'm going to say for the minute. Don't know which video it's going to be, but I'm probably going to try and get it done next weekend, so the weekend coming up. So bear in mind it's Monday today as I record this. I don't know when you'll see this, depends when I get round to uploading it. I'm going to try and get in at least one more Gasbbuteo League match this week, if not two, because we need to start catching up with them. And then that will leave the weekend free, which I've got quite a few things to be doing which are Gasbbuteo related. But if I get a few hours one afternoon, I'm going to try this thing out. And it's going to be, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. And it is at least tenuously Gasbbuteo linked. Anyway, until next time, out the gas again.